guys, welcome to the Principles of Standard Dancing. Today we want to cover reverse rotating figures. You might have wondered how you can get around each other in reverse rotating figures without losing your hold and without breaking your connection. So today I want to explain to you what you can do to solve that problem. Basically, the reason why you struggle more with reverse rotating figures than with natural rotating figures is that you are positioned right to right. So your partner is on your right and you want to turn to the left. In order to get around each other in reverse rotating figures, you have to follow certain rules. The first rule is that you have to be positioned correctly. There are two videos on the position of the leader and the follower you may want to check out later. When you're positioned correctly, your left side is slightly forward. In order to rotate around each other in a reverse rotating figure, you must pay attention to starting the rotation in the lower part of your body without turning the upper part of your body relative to the hip. So you should avoid doing this when turning to the left. You start the rotation in the standing leg and you should keep your left side forward. It doesn't matter whether you are a man or a leader and do this action or whether you are a lady and do this action. The principles are the same. When you start the rotation in your standing leg while keeping the left side forward, you should not only consider the standing leg but also the moving leg, because there is something different compared to natural rotating figures. When you start your rotation, you should curve your moving leg slightly ahead. So you should not place the foot forward, because otherwise you will easily surpass the direction of your left foot with your upper part direction. But you should rotate the moving leg slightly ahead, using the muscles to rotate the left leg in the hip joint. You'll notice that when I arrive on the new standing leg, the left side is still forward. Compare that to the situation when I start on the standing leg and place the left foot forward. You will easily surpass the direction of your left foot with your upper part. The same applies to backward reverse rotating actions and movements. So you usually start on your left foot, moving your right foot backwards. Again, the left side is presented forward. You should start the rotation in your standing leg. Use your ankle and your hip joint to start the rotation. Still, you should keep the left side forward. And again, you should turn in the moving leg in your hip joint to be able to keep your left side forward when you arrive on your new standing leg. This is the procedure that you should do in normal reverse rotating figures. And you will notice that when you do it like that, it's much easier to get around each other. However, there are some exceptions. First exception is a reverse rotating figure including a heel turn and, to add some more rotation, another exception, reverse rotating pivots. When you want to lead a heel turn for the lady, you should rotate slightly more. You should still start in your standing leg, you should start the rotation there, but at the same time the upper part rotates slightly more so that the lady gets the impulse to curve slightly more. And as a man to be able to move around her without pushing her. When you want to lead a reverse rotating pivot, there's even more rotation, even more amount of turn involved. So now you should definitely use your upper part of the body to lead the lady to her inside circle and to be able to place your left foot between her feet. Of course, you will lose the principle that you should keep your left side forward in reverse rotating figures, but you will make up for that when you swivel, because through the swivel action, the lower part surpasses the upper part and the left side is forward again at the end of the reverse rotating pivot. I'll show it to you in the other direction. So you start, you have your wind up, you rotate to the left, provide the lady with some space in this direction, place your left foot between her feet, and then when transferring your weight you swivel, so you arrive with your left side being forward. You can apply these principles to almost any reverse rotating figure. It doesn't matter whether you dance a usual reverse turn, or a reverse fall away, slip pivot, 1 and 2, 3, or as a lady, 1 and 2, 3. You always have the principle that the left side is forward, you rotate in your lower part, keep the left side forward, curve in the moving leg to keep the left side forward. When leading a heel turn, you have to rotate slightly more to lead the lady into her heel turn. And when you want to lead a reverse pivot, doesn't matter whether a normal reverse pivot or a reverse open toe pivot, you have to rotate even more in the upper part and recover at the end of the pivot. Another very important fact for reverse rotating figures is the contact point that you should get. When you rotate leftwards, you should try to connect your left inside knee with the right outside knee of the dancer who's moving backwards. This connection leads to the ability to rotate around each other. If the dancer who moves forward placed his foot too far away from the one who's moving backwards, he or she wouldn't be able to get around the partner. So you should try to catch this contact, left inside knee to right outside knee, to be able to move around your partner in the upcoming steps. Now, to conclude this video, we will analyze a reverse rotating figure combination of Dima Jarkov and Olga Kulikova. After the natural check, they dance a reverse pivot. Here you can see how they rotate, how she places her left foot between his feet, and how they recover their position with the left side being forward by the swivel action. Now the double reverse spin follows. You can notice that they rotate, how he and she curve their feet ahead, so she's able to perform the heel turn and he's able to move around her. Now the follow away slip pivot follows. You can see how they initiate the reverse rotating action in their lower part, keeping the left side forward. You can see how he curves the left foot to keep the left side forward. At the end, there is the slip pivot. Again, you can see how she places her left foot between his feet, how they recover their position by the swivel action with their left side being forward at the end. Now there is the double reverse spin with the overspin at the end. Again, you can see how they rotate slightly more than usual in reverse rotating figures, so she's able to curve out of the way, providing her with some space, whereas he moves around her. So she's able to close her feet and perform the heel turn. And at the end, you can see the rotation of the upper part, his placement of his left foot between her feet, and the recovering of the position by swiveling the respective foot. They end with the left side being forward, so they are able to move into the left whisk. If you like this video, you will probably like some of the other videos that you will find on my channel, so feel free to check them out.